All right, let's dive straight into this explainer. If you're running a commercial agriculture business right here in Papua New Guinea, you already know that the right tools aren't just, a convenience. They're literally the difference between just breaking even and actually scaling up your operation. So today, we're looking at a machine that's designed to be the absolute backbone of your farm.
But first, I gotta ask you, are you truly maximizing your farm's commercial potential? I mean, it's a tough question, right? But it's an absolutely crucial one. Here in PNG, as agro-entrepreneurs, we face some seriously diverse terrains, wild weather, and that ever-present headache of managing overhead costs. And honestly, one of the biggest drains on your bottom line is the high cost of single-use equipment. Think about it. If you've got a shed packed with expensive machines that only do one specific job and just sit idle for the rest of the year, well, that friction is heavily holding back your profit margins. We've got to start working smarter, not just harder. Section 1, meet the Kamco power tiller. What we're looking at here might just be the ultimate, versatile answer to all that modern farming friction. Now, check out the sheer pedigree behind this machine. This is the Kamco ER90 KMB 200 power tiller, made by the Kerala Agro-Machinery Corporation Limited. And what's really wild is that this robust, adaptable design hasn't just been a moderate success, no, it's actually held the #1 position in the incredibly competitive Indian market for over 3 decades. Let that sink in, 30 years at the top. That proves it's tested, it's trusted, and it's built to handle serious, daily punishment. Moving on to Section 2, unpacking the key features. Let's break down exactly what makes the KMB 200 tick, and more importantly, how these features translate into actual return on investment for your daily grind. So, right at the heart of this tiller is the engine. We're talking about a super reliable, continuous 9 horsepower output, and it maxes out at an impressive 12 horsepower running at 2,000 RPM. What does that mean for you? Well, it basically guarantees unstoppable power for your most demanding land prep. Whether you're breaking brand new ground or turning over established fields, this diesel-powered rotary engine provides the sustained muscle you need to get the heavy lifting done, absolutely without bogging down. Now, this next point, this is a massive one for your operational costs. We're talking about incredible fuel efficiency here. This powerful engine only drinks about 1.25 liters of fuel per hour. And when you're running machinery from sunup to sundown, fuel costs can literally eat your profits alive. By keeping that consumption incredibly low while keeping the power output high, the Kamco tiller is actively protecting your bottom line while you work. Looking at the hard data here, you've got a really practical 187 millimeters of ground clearance, perfect for navigating uneven terrain without a hitch. And you've got a substantial 190 millimeter tilling depth. But honestly, the real standout metric? The capacity. This machine is engineered to efficiently prep an entire hectare of land in just a single 8-hour shift. 1 hectare, 1 shift. That completely changes the game for how you schedule your farm's workflow and max out your daily labor. But look, power means absolutely nothing if your machine overheats halfway through the morning, right? While cheaper machines might force you to stop, take a break, let the engine cool down, this tiller features its own dedicated radiator. It's water-cooled and specifically designed for heavy commercial use. Pair that with a 12-liter fuel tank, and you're looking at pure endurance. There's no constant stopping to cool down or refuel. You get it out in the field, and it stays out there until the job is done. Period. All right, Section 3, versatility for every farm. Now we're shifting gears to what I honestly believe is the most compelling thing about the KMB 200. This single investment acts like a literal Swiss Army knife for your ag business. As you know, farming in PNG means dealing with wildly different environments, and sometimes that's on the very same property. So, whether you're dealing with flooded paddies or that hard, baked, dry earth, the Kamco tiller is structurally engineered to function flawlessly in both. You don't need to buy one machine for the wet season and then go buy another one for the dry season. This tiller just completely adapts to whatever soil conditions are sitting right in front of it. Just look at this staggering range of operations. With the right accessories, it handles your standard tilling and plowing, sure, but it also tackles weeding, puddling for your wet crops, water pumping, crop spraying, ground leveling, ridging. It even handles post-harvest tasks like hauling and threshing. I mean, it truly is a complete agro-engineering solution on 2 wheels. It completely replaces that whole shed of single-purpose machinery we talked about earlier. Section 4, your trusted partner TLI. Because here's a fundamental truth in commercial agriculture. A great machine is completely useless without a reliable, local supplier to back it up. Think about the risk of buying equipment from some generic vendor versus the peace of mind you get when partnering with TradeLink International Limited, or TLI. See, with a generic vendor, the whole relationship basically ends the second you pay at the cash register. But TLI? They actually have a dedicated entrepreneurial support division right here in PNG to give you the exact tailored setup you need to succeed. They specialize in giving you real, professional advice on resourcing and setting up your projects. And they've got the track record to prove it. TLI has been an active, trusted presence in the South Pacific since all the way back in 1992. Their whole philosophy is built on three main pillars. First, listen, to truly understand your farm's specific needs. Second, think, to analyze those needs and develop real, sustainable options. And third, solve, where they actually step in and assist you in implementing the absolute smartest strategy. They aren't just trying to sell you a tiller and walk away. They're fully dedicating their expertise to empowering local commercial agrobusinesses to sustainably scale up. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Where do you want your farm's commercial potential to be a year from right now? If you're ready to stop struggling with all that idle, single-use equipment, and you're ready to start scaling your success with proven, reliable power, it is time to take action. Don't wait on this. Partner with the experts who actually understand your local needs. Contact TradeLink International Limited to bring the Kamco power tiller to your farm today.